Welcome to Hero Villains. Thank you for always watching and supporting the channel. What do you think about Hades, DC versus Silver Surfer? When two entities, one the embodiment of cosmic laws, the other the lord of a metaphysical dimension, clash, one is the lord of the underworld of the DC universe, the god of death and the netherworld, the ruler of billions of departed souls, the wielder of the helm of invisibility and master of a dimension where he is virtually omnipotent, Hades. The other is the cosmic herald of Marvel, former herald of the planet-devouring Galactus, granted a fragment of infinite cosmic power, an entity who has journeyed through countless galaxies and witnessed the birth and death of stars, Silver Surfer. When the god of death of the Greek underworld confronts the lonely wanderer of the cosmos, when primordial magic collides with pure cosmic energy, who will be the last one standing? Hades is a god, one of the three most powerful brothers of Olympus, who, alongside Zeus and Poseidon, overthrew the reign of the Titans. After their victory, as the universe was divided, Zeus ruled the sky, Poseidon ruled the sea, and Hades received the underworld. But make no mistake, this was not an arrangement for the weak. Hades chose the underworld, transforming it into his own kingdom, a dimension that mirrors and opposes the world of the living, where he is the absolute supreme being. Hades possesses incredible physical strength. In terms of close quarters combat capability, only Neptune and Ares can match him, while Zeus and Hercules are still considered superior. This immense power source combined with a durable physique allows Hades to confront opponents with divine abilities without ever falling into a disadvantageous position. His combat prowess is not solely based on raw strength, but is also supported by experience and metal accumulated through countless conflicts among the gods. Hades is also a master of magic with extremely profound expertise. His knowledge of the mystic arts and ability to manipulate supernatural energy sources are enough to rival, and possibly even overwhelm, Doctor Strange in a direct magical confrontation. Hades can cast various destructive spells, manipulate souls, control dark energy, and impose absolute authority within the domain he rules. These abilities make him one of the most dangerous magical entities. Hades is also considered a peer opponent to Hela, the Asgardian goddess of death. Both possess strength, magic, and combat skills at an equivalent level, and both rule their own hellish dimensions with nearly absolute power. Within their domains, their power is amplified to terrifying levels, allowing them to overpower most other supernatural entities. Precisely because of their status and dominion over underworld kingdoms, Hades and Hela have both been associated with the title of Satan. Alongside them are many other famous lords of hell, such as Johnny Blaze, Lucifer, Mephisto, Beelzebub, Dormammu, Blackheart, Satanish, and Umar. Each controls their own dimension, wields immense power, and serves as a premier dark force within the multiverse. Hades becomes far more formidable when present within the very underworld dimension he rules. In this place, he can tap into and control the entire energy source of the netherworld, allowing his power to reach its peak state. Hades himself has repeatedly asserted that his might is most fully unleashed when fighting inside his domain. With an absolute environmental advantage and an inexhaustible energy source, very few opponents can directly confront Hades on the very ground he governs. Hades' magical power is so immense that it has become one of the wellsprings of mystical power that sorcerers commonly draw upon in high-level magical rituals. Sorcerers can summon energy from the entire Hades dimension and simultaneously harness a portion of the god of death's innate power to augment their own spells. Even Doctor Strange has used this energy source in many of his incantations, demonstrating Hades' unique standing within the magical system. Hades' power has been proven through numerous confrontations with the gods of Asgard. He easily captured Sif along with many other Asgardian warriors, then swiftly overpowered Thor in battle. This feat demonstrates that Hades possesses strength far beyond that of most ordinary gods. Even so, Zeus can still effortlessly suppress Hades with his absolute power. Even Pluto is incapable of resisting the will of Zeus. This shows that although Hades wields extraordinary might, he has yet to reach the level of dominance held by Zeus. At the same time, these achievements also indicate that his power surpasses Thor in his base state, though it remains difficult to definitively claim that he exceeds Odin in every aspect. Hades' defensive capabilities are no less impressive than his offensive power. He can easily withstand blows from Loki with virtually no significant harm. Confronting Hades is always a risky decision, as he alone can function function as an entire mighty army. Hades' power far exceeds the standard of most superheroes and is sufficient to compete with the strongest warriors. He can hold his own against, and even overwhelm, Wonder Woman, who is renowned for physical strength comparable to Superman in many versions. Each of Hades' punches carries an immense energy source, generating destructive force capable of shaking the surrounding space and affecting the fabric of reality. Hades also possesses nearly unshakable durability. As an immortal god, he is completely immune to disease, toxins, and most forms of conventional physical damage. Modern weaponry, ammunition, or ordinary attacks are virtually incapable of inflicting any significant injury. Combining divine strength, supreme magic, regenerative abilities, and absolute dominance within his own dimension, his soul is intrinsically linked to the underworld itself. He wields absolute power over departed souls. He can summon vast armies of the undead, the greatest fallen warriors in history, to fight for him. His breath can drain the life force of his enemies, and a single touch from him can send a victim's soul straight to hell. This is an extremely dangerous attack, as it bypasses all physical defenses to strike directly at the very essence of an opponent's life. The Helm of Invisibility. This helm does not simply render Hades invisible to the naked eye. It makes him vanish from all senses, all detection devices, and even divine and cosmic senses. While wearing the helm, Hades is virtually undetectable and untargetable. This is an enormous tactical advantage, allowing him to deliver fatal blows that his opponent can neither see nor anticipate. Hades is one of the most powerful sorcerers. He wields hellish magic, a spectral and destructive energy. He can fire bolts of dark energy, create magical shields, and most importantly, directly assault and manipulate the souls of his enemies. He can drain mental strength, sow overwhelming terror, and even attempt to tear a soul from its physical body. He also possesses the ability to alter his shape and size, transforming into a colossal and imposing entity. I really hope you will subscribe to the channel. It would help us tremendously, and you are the most wonderful person. Thank you very much. Now let's talk about Silver Surfer, the herald of cosmic power. Silver Surfer, whose real name is Norrin Radd, is the embodiment of the cosmos itself. He was born on the planet Zenla, a world that had reached the pinnacle of peace and prosperity, but had, for that very reason, lost its spirit of exploration. When Galactus, the devourer of worlds, approached Zenla, Norrin Radd made a fateful bargain. He would become the Herald of Galactus, a scout tasked with finding lifeless planets for his master to consume, in exchange for the safety of his home planet and the woman he loved, Shalabal. Galactus transformed Norrin Radd, infusing his body with a tiny fraction of his own power, the energy known as the power cosmic. His body became an almost indestructible silver shell, and he was granted a surfboard, a vehicle that allows him to travel faster than light across the galaxies. Norrin Radd was no more. In his place was Silver Surfer, the Lonely Wanderer. Silver Surfer wields the power cosmic, one of the greatest power sources in existence, enabling him to perform feats far beyond the limits of most super-powered entities. He can steal an opponent's speed, rendering a target almost completely immobile, while simultaneously trapping their consciousness at a fixed point in space. Silver Surfer can also completely nullify sound and all forms of vibration, plunging the surrounding environment into a state of absolute stillness. These abilities allow him to control the battlefield in ways that very few opponents can resist. The speed of Silver Surfer. He can traverse vast expanses of the cosmos undetected, even by abstract entities like Eternity or the Watchers who possess immensely vast cosmic awareness. This is a testament to his near-perfect ability to manipulate energy and warp space. Silver Surfer can also freely travel to the past or the future, as well as slow or freeze the flow of time within a specific area, turning time itself into a tool for combat and exploration. One of Silver Surfer's most notable feats is holding off the Griever for a full 16 minutes before being overwhelmed. This is a particularly impressive achievement because the Griever is an entity capable of defeating Molecule Man with a single attack and erasing dozens of universes with a mere gesture. Silver Surfer's telepathic abilities also operate on a planetary scale. He can connect with the minds and emotions of countless living beings simultaneously, while observing the past, present, and future as parallel slices of existence. Furthermore, he can manipulate the gravity of an entire planet, alter an object's orbit, or create enormous gravitational fields to restrain his opponents. With the power cosmic, Silver Surfer also possesses the ability to restructure matter, create objects from nothingness, and alter reality to a certain degree. Even when weakened, Silver Surfer still possesses astonishing physical strength. He once used a head-on headbutt to confront the Hulk and delivered blows powerful enough to affect many mighty entities, including Ego, the living planet. During his journey across the universe, Silver Surfer has repeatedly witnessed and survived the Big Bang, and even endured the Big Crunch. He continued his journey beyond the final boundary of the multiverse, a feat very few characters have ever achieved. He can surf across the surface of the moon at extreme speeds without any hindrance. In combat, Silver Surfer once took down the Scarlet Witch with a single blow, while sustaining virtually no significant damage from the combined attacks of Wonder Man and Miss Marvel Carol Danvers. These achievements have cemented Silver Surfer's status as one of the most powerful and well-rounded cosmic warriors. In a direct confrontation with Thor, Silver Surfer defeated the God of Thunder with just a single attack. This feat reflects the terrifying power of the power cosmic when utilized at its maximum potential. Not stopping there, he also overwhelmed an entire Avengers lineup with hardly any regard for them as a real threat. This roster included Jane Foster, Thor, Vision, The Thing, She-Hulk, Iron Man, Miss Marvel, and many other top-tier heroes. Despite facing such a formidable force, Silver Surfer remained in complete control of the battle thanks to his superior mastery of cosmic energy. Silver Surfer himself considers himself an opponent who can match Thanos under the right circumstances. This was partially proven when he and Thanos faced a tyrant enhanced by the Reality Stone. In that battle, Silver Surfer bore the brunt of the pressure, continuously pushing back the opponent with the power of the power cosmic before delivering the decisive finishing blow. This feat demonstrates that his independent combat ability is sufficient to confront entities wielding the power of the Infinity Stones. Silver Surfer could still fight on par with Knull for a considerable period of time. He even managed to pierce through Knull's nearly impenetrable dark shield. This was the defensive layer that all the heroes of Earth were unable to breach, even when utilizing the most powerful mystical energy sources. This feat proves that the power cosmic has the ability to penetrate forms of energy that most other entities cannot affect. Silver Surfer also easily annihilated the Dark Angels and the Dragons created by Knull with a single attack, completely overwhelming forces that had caused countless heroes to struggle desperately. Silver Surfer's energy manipulation even extends to a cosmic scale. Even in a weakened state, he could still control the immense energy generated by the Big Crunch event. He once created a new star with a single burst of energy, enough to illuminate an entire planet, and even cast light across a vast region of the surrounding star system. On another occasion, while his power had not yet fully recovered, Silver Surfer still managed to lift Galactus' incubator, which was the size of a small moon. Silver Surfer has also confronted Galactus in a tense battle of wits and strength. He repeatedly pushed Galactus into perilous situations and had opportunities to finish off his former master, but ultimately chose to relent, unwilling to cross a moral boundary. That decision reflects the noble nature of Silver Surfer, who always places responsibility and the balance of the universe above personal victory. Another astonishing ability of Silver Surfer is his capacity for self-restoration, even after being stripped of the power cosmic by Mephisto through the power of the Time Stone. He was still able to regenerate his power source and quickly return to a battle-ready state, demonstrating an extremely high level of resistance to temporal manipulation. Moreover, Silver Surfer is capable of traversing multiple layers of existence, crossing through the realms of eternity and reaching a transcendent space where both the Never Queen and the Griever are present. On his surfboard, Silver Surfer can easily reach and exceed the speed of light, allowing him to travel between galaxies and even cross through dimensions. His reflexes are also enhanced to a corresponding level, enabling him to fight and react at speeds that other superheroes can only dream of. The Surfer possesses a suite of cosmic senses. He can sense energy fluctuations from light years away, see through all matter, detect living beings by their energy auras, and even perceive the flow of time and space. His analytical and adaptive capabilities are unparalleled. He can scan an entire planet in seconds, analyze the molecular structure of any object, and find the weakness in any defensive system. Norrin Radd's mind has been tempered by the solitude of the cosmos and the power of the power cosmic. He has resisted the mind control of powerful entities like Mephisto, a demon lord whose soul manipulating power is comparable to, and even somewhat surpasses, that of Hades in this regard. The cosmic power within him creates a shield that protects his mind and soul from external intrusion. And now, let's dive into a direct comparison and battle analysis. This is a clash between the power of a dimension and the power of the cosmos, between magic and cosmology. If the battle takes place in the underworld, Hades' advantage is undeniable. Within his kingdom, he is virtually omnipotent. He controls the very reality of that dimension. He can warp space, alter gravity, and use the environment itself to attack Silver Surfer. The billions of souls in the underworld are an endless army, and his magical power is amplified to its peak. This is where Hades can unleash the full might of a supreme god. If the Surfer fights here, he is not just fighting Hades, but the very world around him. However, Silver Surfer's power operates on an entirely different scale. Hades is the lord of one dimension, but the Surfer manipulates the energy of the entire universe. The Surfer's power is not confined to a specific domain. He can absorb energy from stars, from the surrounding environment, and even from Hades' magical attacks and transmute them. His planet-destroying power is a genuine threat even to a god. If the Surfer decides to launch an all-out assault, he could destroy the entire structure of the underworld, something Hades could not prevent. Hades' magic is very potent, especially his soul manipulation abilities. He could attempt to tear the Surfer's soul from his body. However, the Surfer has demonstrated resistance to similar attacks from Mephisto, an entity whose soul-based powers are even more subtle and powerful than those of Hades. The power cosmic not only protects the physical form, but also sheathes and fortifies the very mental and spiritual essence of Norrin Radd. Hades' most powerful attack might be completely neutralized by this cosmic defense. Conversely, the Surfer can analyze the nature of Hades' magic. With his ability to sense and manipulate energy, he could perceive magic as simply a form of energy he hasn't encountered before. He wouldn't need to use magic to counter it. He would just need to use the power cosmic to absorb, disperse, or neutralize that energy flow. Hades' helm of invisibility is a tricky problem, but the Surfer's cosmic senses are not limited to normal sight. He can sense life energy and psychic energy, things the helm cannot conceal, others may be invisible, but his soul and his colossal magical energy source would glow like a beacon in the Surfer's perception. The battle, the fight begins. Hades, with the confidence of a lord in his own castle, will attack immediately. He might summon a massive army of souls or unleash a dark magical attack to drain the Surfer's life force. Silver Surfer, with his superior reflexes, will easily evade or create an energy shield to repel the attack. He will quickly scan the entire underworld, analyzing its energy structure and that of Hades himself. Seeing his conventional attacks are ineffective, Hades will resort to the Helm of Invisibility. He vanishes and seeks to close in for a fatal soul attack, but the Surfer is unfazed. He closes his eyes, focusing on his cosmic senses. He is not searching for a physical form, but for a massive, moving mass of magical energy. He locates Hades instantly. As Hades lunges with a hand full of deathly power, the Surfer unleashes a stream of pure power cosmic, not to destroy, but to bind and analyze. In that moment, the Surfer perceives the nature of Hades. He sees the tether linking the god to the underworld. He understands he cannot kill Hades, but he doesn't need to. With his knowledge and power, the Surfer begins pumping cosmic energy into the very space of the underworld, not to destroy it, but to restructure it, to neutralize the dark magical energy source and transform it into a form of neutral energy. He is using the power cosmic to rewrite the rules of engagement right within Hades' own domain. Hades watches in horror as his power is being drained, not by a curse, but by a cosmic transformation process he cannot comprehend. His final attack, a desperate attempt to tear out the Surfer's soul, is but a small wave crashing against a cosmic bedrock. Silver Surfer stands there, a beacon of cosmic light amidst a gradually changing hell, completely unbowed. This is a decisive yet hard-fought victory for Silver Surfer. Hades is a fearsome god, an absolute ruler within his domain, but his definition of absolute is limited to one dimension, a small pocket of the universe. His power, hellish magic, and authority over souls, while terrifying, still falls within the framework of a magical system that Silver Surfer can analyze and negate with the power cosmic. His most formidable tactical weapon, the Helm of Invisibility, is rendered useless against an entity that can perceive his very soul and energy. In contrast, Silver Surfer carries the power of the cosmos itself. He is not bound by any single dimension. His resistance to soul-based attacks, Hades' trump card, has been proven through confrontations with even more fearsome entities. And that is our analysis of the battle between the Lord of the Underworld and the Cosmic Herald. Let us know your opinion by commenting down below. Do you side with the primordial power of the underworld or the infinite power of the cosmos? If you enjoy epic showdowns where the mightiest entities from different universes clash, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss any future multiverse battles. Follow me if you enjoyed this. That's the video for today. Thank you very much.